I don't do a lot of posting of her or anything, but it meant a lot to her, and she had a blast. I thought she'd be nervous.
Like older things, as in cartoons, that you can't find any of the toys for anymore.
Yeah.
Which really makes my life challenging, like eBay and...
Bueno, vayamos directamente a lo que les dije de qué se trata este video. Sobre la izquierda vemos a Selena Gómez en el 2020 con 27 años. Y a la derecha a Rachel Bilson en el 2018 con 36 años. Son prácticamente iguales.
Honestly, it was like working with David Yates. It was like producing with David Barron, whereby I'm just biting my tongue being like, don't ask about Harry Potter.
My character's name is Audrey, and she's the dancer. She's the street smart girl who pretty much did everything by herself.
Esta es una de las que más me ha sorprendido. A la izquierda vemos a Margot Robbie en el 2016 con 26 años y es increíblemente igual a Jaime Pressly en 1999 con 22 años.
You know, from the pilot, we were like, where can we go from here? The guy broke his neck. And then, wow, we got a first season. Okay, well, that's surely going to be it, because where can we go from here?
We did the table read, and Robert Duvall started saying his lines at the table read.
A la izquierda vemos a Mika Kelly en el 2017 con 37 años y a la derecha es prácticamente la misma persona, Langston Mater en el 2014 a los 30 años. El parecido es asombroso.
You know, the people are so mean and the food is really good, and I don't like the food because I'm a vegetarian and everything's like rabbits and frogs.
I mean, my party was probably the best part of turning 13 because, well, everybody thought it was a 3-year-old's party instead of a 13-year-old, as I had a carnival.
El parecido de Natalie Portman en 1994 a los 13 años es increíblemente similar a la actriz de Stranger Things en el 2017 con 13 años. Son prácticamente la misma persona. A la izquierda Natalie Portman y a la derecha Millie Bobby.
To know when you were lying and when you're not. So he's a great director. He knew exactly when things were organic or were not.
Yeah, there's that, and some stuff you just want to keep a little bit to yourself. I mean, I think so much of our life is out there for those to see, and
El reconocido actor Jeffrey Dean Morgan, que trabajó en The Walking Dead en 2017 a los 51 años, es increíblemente igual a Javier Bardem en el 2019 a los 49 años.
I see it. I think individuality is always something to celebrate rather than frown upon, and it turns out that it was a pretty great thing for everybody.
Their relationship started off being about being the journalist, being the two kind of detectives in the school, and then it kind of branched into something romantic for both of them.
A la izquierda vemos a Brittany Murphy en el 2016 a los 29 años y su parecido con Lily Reinhardt en el 2017 a los 20 años es sin duda algo sorprendente.
Maybe I'd seen some video, but I've never seen them live. And I'm watching them play, and it was amazing.
I think this has been a discussion with Ben and Owen and I for on and off for like the last 5 years.
El actor Chad Smith en 2016, a los 54 años, tiene un asombroso parecido con Bill Ferrell en el 2016, a los 48 años.
I was actually crying when I finished the script, so that was my first reaction, but I read the whole thing in one sitting, in one go.
It was really, it was an incredible experience altogether, and looking back, I can only just be super happy that it happened.
A la izquierda vemos a Emma Watson en el 2012, a los 22 años de edad. Su parecido con Kierman Shipka en el 2015 es asombroso.
I don't know that stops. So then when you meet someone else and you fall in love, there's still this sort of attachment to that other.
I think that we could all use a little crazy now and again, you know, to just sort of intervene and turn everything on its head and wake up a little bit. And I think
El parecido de Alicia Silverstone en el 2019 a los 42 años es sin duda asombroso. Sobre la derecha, Maggie Lapson en el 2015 a los 34 años. Hasta se parece en la forma que mueve la boca y las cejas. Es increíble.
You know, he always found a way to make it fresh and new. It was like a completely different scene. I'm gonna stop now.
And I remember seeing that film, and it was almost like an aspiring painter seeing the Sistine Chapel for the first time. You know, it's...
Este es uno de los casos que más me gusta. De hecho, yo me la he confundido muchas veces. A la izquierda, Jessica Chastain en el 2014 con 37 años. Y a la derecha, Bryce Dallas Howard en el 2015 a los 34 años. Sin duda parecen la misma persona. Si no le pondría las letras, nadie se daría cuenta posiblemente.
For whatever reason, he just can't, you know, can't let go.
I am a huge horror fan, so I was so excited to join the project because it's something that I feel very familiar with.
Este es otro caso que también llama la atención. Sin embargo, no es tan parecido, pero bueno, se los dejo igual para que ustedes lo vean.
He goes, I carry this in my pocket every single day. A friend gave it to me and it's in my pocket every single day. And I'm like, oh, okay.
The producer came to the hotel room next to us where we were set up. And I said, how's it looking over there? And he said, well, one of the guys is very, very camera ready.
A la izquierda, en esta oportunidad, Zach Braff en el 2018 a los 42 años de edad. Y a la derecha, Doug Shepard en el 2012 a los 37 años de edad.
It was so good and I was so damn proud of them. Like, it's awesome. So yeah, of course there's natural human feelings, but like you gotta like get over it and
It was really one of the best times of my career. Wow. Everyone was so funny and I fell in love with Taylor Lautner as my son, not as my love interest.
En el cuadro de la izquierda vemos a Fergie en el 2016 a los 41 años. El parecido con Kirstie Alley en el 2017 a los 66 años es simplemente increíble. Parece que estamos viendo a la misma persona en el futuro y en el pasado.
I'm describing it as like an adventure movie because it is. It's like it's a romp. It's a I hope that doesn't sound diminutive because it's like it's fun as well as being anything else. Yeah.
The scenes, there's about a third of the film that takes place in a car with my character driving, trying to save Sasha's character.
Este es otro actor que me lo confundo todo el tiempo, simplemente parece la misma persona. Fíjense en el cuadro de la izquierda, a Daniel Radcliffe en el 2013 con 24 años. Y en el cuadro de la derecha, a Elijah Wood en el 2014 con 33 años de edad.
Well, like what a 17-year-old thinks Hollywood is.
Yeah.
Like I was walking down, and it was actually Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston back in the day when they were like.
It was a beautiful time to be able to just think like that, and also just cherish those last moments of us just being us, just the two of us.
América Ferrera en el 2019, con 35 años de edad, es igual a Jordan Spieth en el 2018, a los 28 años de edad. Fíjense los rasgos de la cara, de la boca, es la misma persona.
It's literally, we have Baby Shark on rotation, we have Elmo's song, we have Sesame Street, we're just like...
I'm happy to be a mother or a grandmother because that's the age I'm at. But that is not the beginning and the end of my character.
Esta es una de las que más me gusta también. Cameron Diaz, la famosa actriz en el 2020 a los 47 años. Es idéntica, pero idéntica a Ellen Barkin en el 2016 a los 62 años. Parece que estamos viendo de vuelta a la misma persona en el pasado y en el futuro.
The fights that these twins are having, they're just 2 years and 4 months.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I was being taught traditional Japanese until actors that came in to shoot Shogun World who spoke modern Japanese.
En el cuadro de la izquierda vemos a Zoe Saldaña en el 2017 a los 38 años. Sin duda estamos viendo el espejo sobre su lado derecho. Tandy Newton en el 2020 a los 48 años es simplemente igual.
I'm really very, very, very thankful for all of the amazing people that I have in my life. I mean, I know that that sounds like something that everyone says, but
because sometimes, you know, I'm constantly feeling guilty. I'm leaving. Should I be there? Today he's not feeling that well. I'm here with you guys. I've all the guilt, but
El parecido de Lea Michele en el 2014 a los 27 años con Idina Menzel en el 2019 a los 48 años es también algo asombroso. Parecen la misma persona, hasta tienen la misma cara, la misma fisonomía, la misma forma de hablar.
People may not think I'm the greatest singer, but I just worked my ass off, and I really love writing and creating.
Like, I got mad at Ian, the person. I was like, how could you do that? Like, I blamed him. I was so mad, but we have a good time. It's such a great show. It's a great job.
Este es uno también de los que más me gustan. Fíjese la forma de la cara. Es prácticamente idéntica. Es la misma persona. Selena Gomez en el 2020 a los 27 años. Es igual a Lucy Hale en el 2015 a los 25 años.
They told us, you know, we're gonna do a maneuver to make sure that you can't get hit by like missiles.
Yeah.
My driver was coming up to pick me up because I was going out, and I'm a responsible driver and drinker. So I said, run over that snake.